Hello, my name is Catherine Rincon, and I'm here to show the head of agreements for Deroca Jeans and Maquilator, and I'm for the group 212032-1. So the parties that are going to be here involved on the head of agreement are going to be the Roca Jeans and the Maquilator. This one is going to start on June the 1st, 2023, and the duration for this contract is going to be for 1 year with the possibility of automatic renewal from the next day after the contract ends. So if it is necessary to terminate the contract before the end of the current term, of course, either party may do so by giving 30 days calendar notice in advance. So the nature of license IP is going to be the trademarks. The work schedule is going to be from Monday to Saturday since 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And there are some costs that are involved here, in this head of agreement that are the fixed costs like public services, marketing, the salary, the local maintenance, and the all local that we have here. So depreciation is going to be involved. For example, for public services, we got 2,500,000 pesos. For marketing, we are paying like 6 million pesos. For salary, for all the people that is involved here in the business, we are paying like 17 million pesos. And for the local maintenance, we are getting like around 3 million pesos. So there are also some variable costs. These one are like the parties that had agreed to pay for every custom dress made the amount of 30,000 pesos. So the royalties for this head of agreement is going to be paid on a percentage of 25% for every custom dress sold. The payment schedule are going to be made every month on the 30th. The license option is the trademark for 1 year, and there are no restrictions for the use of the IP. The option term of license, the custom dress is going to have a duration of 6 months and will have a exclusive right to use the innovation. Right of first refusal, there is not going to be a right of refusal, and if the terms are ended, there is not going to be an extension, of course. The scope of license, it will be only here for Barranquilla, and there are not going to be restrictions. However, the resources are going to come from the maquilator. The exclusivity, the custom dresses are going to be sold only on our distribution channels like Facebook or WhatsApp Business for the Roca jeans. These are the only one that we are going to be using in order to make the exclusive designs. The liability, Maquilator is responsible for any defects in the clothing items, such as faulty zippers or tears in the fabric. The warranty on licensed patents, Maquilator warrants that they hold all necessary patents and intellectual property rights to grant the license for the software. The ownership of IP clause that the company will own all trademarks related to the product, and the ownership of improvements, new designs, or modifications to existing designs will be owned by the clothing company, Deroca. Um, if there is an infringement, uh, if intellectual property rights have been infringed upon, it may legal action against the other party. The first step is addressing an infringement made to be sent a cease and desist letter to the other party, demanded that they stop using the infringing material. If the other party refuses to comply, the DEROCA may choose to file a lawsuit to seek damage or an injunction to prevent further infringement, of course. So we are going to take legal actions in order to stop that they were doing. For determination, um, this one, the contracting company may terminate this contract without liability to it and without requiring legal or arbitral resolution prior to agreement with the contracted company. So when the contracted company does not have an authorization to carry out the functions it should perform, when the contracted company does not comply with any of the previous agreement obligations, in the event that the contracted company goes into insolvency or liquidation by court order for non-compliance with the contract in any of its phases or paragraph, for failure to comply with the agreed deliveries in the corresponding time and forms, and for worker, employee, and or union conflicts. These are the terms that we are going to use in this clause for the termination, of course. So for the choice of law, if a dispute arises regarding the terms of the contract, the parties may need to determine which state's laws will apply. So depending on the specific circumstance of the case, the choice of law may be governed by the term of the contract or other relevant legal principles. A qualified legal professional would be able to provide guidance on which choice of law is most appropriate in this situation. And If there is a dispute resolution, this one can be achieved through various methods, including negotiation, mediation, arbitration, or litigation. So the appropriate method will depend on the nature and complexity of the dispute, as well as the preferences of the parties involved, of course. So we are going to have here like 50-50 in order to take the decisions here. So we are going to be established all necessary in order to get the business working, of course, and the clauses working really good here. So thank you so much for your assistance and thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye.